Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be using our Ninja Foodi dual zone air fryer to make meatloaf with maple glazed carrots. And it's going to be easy. So you ready? Let's get into this. For this recipe we're going to need baby carrots, 85% lean ground beef, panko breadcrumbs, some raw eggs, maple syrup, shredded parmesan cheese, some ketchup. We're actually doing 2 portions of this, one to go inside the meatloaf and a smaller portion to go on top to finish at the end. Some granulated garlic, coarse ground pepper, and a little bit of salt. If you'd like to make this recipe, all the ingredients and measurements are down in the description of the video, along with the calorie count, the protein, the carbs, and the fat. The first thing we're going to do is prepare the carrots. So we're going to take a large mixing bowl, throw in our carrots, add in our maple syrup, about half of our pepper, half of our salt, and we're going to toss this until we get all of our carrots evenly coated with maple syrup and our herbs. You're still going to have a little pool of maple syrup at the bottom like that. Don't worry about it, that's normal. Once you get that combined, we're going to set these aside and let them soak for a little bit, and we're going to work on our meatloaf mixture. So now we'll take our ground beef, add in the eggs, the rest of our pepper, our cheese, our granulated garlic, our panko breadcrumbs, and our larger portion of ketchup. Also, you can put a little bit of salt in here if you want to. Be careful with that though, because the ketchup is salty and the cheese is salty as well, so we don't want to over salt this. To be safe, I'd wait until you've already cooked your meatloaf and salt it then if it needs it. It's a lot easier to salt it up than have to deal with it if it's over salted in the first place. Now we're just going to mix all this together. This is going to be pretty gross looking, but unavoidable.
Silence of the lambs.
You want to get this mixed up really good, and you want to get it really evenly combined. When you get done, it'll look something like that. Now we're going to form our meat into a loaf. You can make this how you want, but don't make your loaf any longer than 8 inches, otherwise it's not going to fit into your air fryer. Next, we're going to open our air fryer, and we're going to lay our meatloaf into zone 1. We'll give our carrot mixture one more quick stir here, and then we'll pour these into zone 2. Next, we'll slide this back into the machine, turn this on. We're going to select zone 1 where the meatloaf is, switch this to roast, and we're going to set the temperature to 330 degrees. For the timer, we're going to set that to 35 minutes. Now, since we're cooking the carrots along with this, we don't want to start it just yet. We need to set up our other zone for the carrots so everything comes out at the same time. So we'll select zone 2, which is where our carrot mixture is. We're going to leave that on air fry. We'll leave this temperature at 390 degrees, that looks good. And we want this to be set to 38 minutes. So we're air frying the vegetable and we're roasting the meatloaf. Also, you notice I set these for different amounts of time. So we're going to hit the smart finish button right here. And what that's going to do is it's going to delay the start on the meatloaf for a few minutes, just so the air fryer gets a head start since it is cooking for a longer time. Now all we got to do is start it up. And you can see that we have the countdown already going for the air fryer, and zone 1 for the meatloaf is on hold. It'll stay that way until it gets to 35 minutes. For the carrots, you're gonna need to open this up every once in a while just to stir those around a little bit, just to make sure that they cook evenly. Remember, it is air frying and it's only gonna be able to cook the stuff on the outside. Anything buried in the middle is gonna get cooked less. I say you should open that up and stir it every 6 or 7 minutes. You'll see that it just passed 35 minutes to go, and now it's automatically turned on the zone that has the meatloaf in it to roast. When you pop this open to stir your carrots, be sure you pause the machine first. That way your timer doesn't keep clicking down while you have this thing open. And just remember that after you close this again, you need to start it back up. Hey, by the way, if this is your first time here and you want to learn some cool new recipes, get some great cooking tips and tricks and all sorts of other kitchen related things, then start now by subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell so you never miss a thing. Once this reaches 15 minutes to go, we're going to give the carrots one last stir, and then we're going to take our remaining ketchup and we're going to top the meatloaf. Then we can continue on to finish up.
3:28 a.m.
Okay, now that that's finished, let's check this out. And that is looking fantastic. On the carrots, just remember that most of the maple syrup is down below the air fry tray. So when you take these out, you're going to want to combine that maple syrup back with them and give them a quick toss before you serve them. So what do you say we plate this up? Wow, that meatloaf came out really delicious. And as you can see, it's really simple to make. If you like meatloaf, you gotta give it a try. If you'd like a little bit more information about the Ninja Foodi Dual Zone Air Fryer, we do have an Amazon affiliate link to it down in the description of the video. If you buy anything through those links, I do make a small commission, but it doesn't change the price that you pay 1 cent. If you like this video, I bet you'll like this video right here where I show you how to make some really great bison meatballs. Never had bison before? Well, you're in for a treat and you're gonna love it. Well, that's it for now. I hope to see you back again here really soon. And until that time, I'm Joe and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Take it easy.